Hello, Virgo. This is Fuzz Big of Fuzz, and welcome to your July 2025 predictions. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Everybody is welcome, including cross watchers, but my Sun, Moon, Rising might feel it a little bit different as it relates to their planets, because in their mains, etc., etc., etc. So, let's just jump straight in with the good for you, the justice, the star, two of swords, the challenging, the strength, the hierophant, the eight of cups, with the watch out for the knight of cups, and for those who are single, karmic relationship, and for those who aren't, relationships, kisses. So, the good for you during July 2025. It seems like some situation will be righted. A situation in maybe which you were told that you were wrong, or people weren't being understanding to you, or something wasn't happening right, is going to be righted. So I don't know, like something like some money that was, I don't know, owed to you through a class action lawsuit or something like that, or if you're going through court, you are likely to make it through that situation and get your money, and it's going to work out for you. The opportunity is going to feel or seem, whatever it is going to come out of nowhere, but something positive is going to come up out of it that you cannot yet see. So something maybe that you've totally forgotten about now, or that's related, know that it's going to work out in that sense. Now, your challenging aspect for this period of time, there's been something that you've been hesitating to leave behind, or something new that you are thinking about starting, or a transition, a shift in your life that you've been thinking about making, but you've been chickening out. You've been running around here, up, down, everywhere around the square, asking for advice about this, that, the third, but you have not, you haven't pressed the start button in that sense. So it's going to be not that easy for you maybe to fully commit to what that is yet again. So if you're planning to do so, I'm not gonna call you a chicken, but like you probably might not be feeling like making that shift and that turn during this period of time for you. You might even find yourself yet again going to, maybe not necessarily, but a little bit waste time by going to ask for some advice anyway, knowing that you're still not planning to make a move on what it is. What to watch out for: the Knight of Cups. I'm going to tell you straight up, if you don't want to evolve, that's fine. You might find yourself staying in the same position that you are in, and maybe beware of that. You know what I mean? It's not like, oh, you're not ready for a particular situation. It's just, are you willing to do something that you have not done before, or experience something you haven't experienced before, to get something that you have never had before, or try something you've never done before, etc. Are you willing to kind of push up against, the walls that you've created for yourself, the box that you've created yourself, to build another, or even make it new, or just break entirely outside of that box and that idea, those expectations, and the role that you have created for yourself? So, how long will you stay in waiting, even though you would never jump out on a situation and do it without thinking about it? You've actually thought about it much more than any other person around you, would, in that sense. So you might spend this period of time continuing to kind of fight with yourself, and maybe even fight with some of the others around you related to this situation. Because either way, the change could be being made for you against your will. So that's not a threat, but for some of you, something could happen that could cause you to have to expedite the process. So beware of that. I would say also beware of arguing with your loved ones at this time. I can tell some of you don't really want to be arguing with them, but there might be some inevitable spats going on with you during this period of time. It could be just some pressure building up and leading to what is to come next. So now for those my singles, karmic relationship, fleeting, triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. So maybe some of you have been dealing with a messy situationship that you're not committed to. Some of you, even though you want love, every time it gets a little bit close to you, you get up and you get up out of there. I'm gonna tell you like this: nobody is forcing you to do anything. So if you do not want to talk to that person, you do not have to talk to them. But this is also why I said maybe kind of beware of past behavior, maybe some immaturity, maybe rather than immaturity, just repeating cycles. Try not to take anybody else on your personal roller coaster, because that's not cool. So beware of that. Those in relationships, kisses. Some of you are you might be feeling like everything is pretty cool, pretty okay, It doesn't feel like anything is necessarily erring towards taking the next step in your relationship, like another big life milestone, but that does not mean that cannot happen or it's not possible. It just seems like everything in that sense is good in the hood. So, you could be feeling a lot better about your relationship than you have in a little bit of time. So good luck to you in that sense. I'm not gonna lie to you, Virgo. This message was pretty concise, pretty clear, and it is just what it is. So for those of you that resonated, yeah. Like I said, or if I didn't say it now, I'm saying it now. I'm not doing an extended love reading for anybody this season. So if you want one, come book me, but I ain't posting it to YouTube. So yeah, that's on that. I wish you the best of luck, Virgo, and have a great day, night, or whatever time you listen to this. Yeah. If you can't get down with the get down, don't get down with us. And yo.